Send-off. It's a great occasion. We thank you for joining us in the parade.
They're all the jockeys then, and we are...
Captain's Wild. Set. A stampede of class leaves the machine at the 2200 meter marker, and slow out the gate was Safwan, Stone Laster Safwan. Big City Life, Bravura is pressing up in the early stages. Emerald Cove's around them. A lot of jostling in behind runners there. A couple of runners had to be taken up. Galileo's Destiny, one of those. Castlethorpe to the inside. Check for a stride or two. Past Master Igugu finds the lead. And the filly Igugu at a sedate pace from Emerald Cove. Happy Landings moving around them. Bravura and Big City Life the next call. Past Master, Pierre Jordan and Bulsara run for it, looking to get onto the inside running rails. Superstorm follows them through. The Apaches 9-10 lengths off them. New leader now, Happy Landing, picks it up and starts to stretch away. Flirtation, Galileo's Destiny. Castlethorpe back to the inside. The speed's now been hit up front. In behind these is Lion in Winter. Safwan is the trailer. Blackwing just in front of these. They move to the 1,000 meter marker. Happy Landing has the call, a length and a half. Igugu travels majestically at the rail with Emerald Cove. Bravura's on the outside and Big City Life, Past Master, Pierre Jordan, Bulsara. Flirtation 6 lengths off them. English Gardens between runners. Run for it on the inside. English Gardens got the 6 lengths to make up. The red cap of Galileo's Destiny. Superstorm. The Apaches between them. Lion in Winter, Blackwing and Castlethorpe. Homeward bound, Happy Landing, Igugu and Emerald Cove. Bravura's on the outside. Big City Life, Pierre Jordan. 300 to go. Igugu strikes the front. Emerald Cove down the centre. Bravura, English Gardens running on. Big City Life between them comes home. Igugu, Big City Life, Pierre Jordan, English Garden, Emerald Cove. It's Igugu and Pierre Jordan. English Gardens flying. Igugu, flash of fire blaze through the field to beat Pierre Jordan. English Garden, the Apaches between them, but Igugu has risen to the occasion. She travelled well and she crowns it all. Igugu, Anthony Delpeche for the Mike de Kock stable. She's world class out here. So the Vodacom Durban July, Igugu, Pierre Jordan, Big City Life, English Garden, but Yazi Igugu, and it's her date with Destiny. Igugu firing on all cylinders, and there's the salute to the crowd. Igugu, Mike de Kock's done it once again by a length. Pierre Jordan second, English Garden runs third. In between runners, the Apache flying up. Big City Life, Bravura, Bulsara. What a finish, but there's only one victor, and that is number 9, Igugu. Well, coming to the top of the lane, Igugu at the 700 was travelling majestically. She looked a ready-made winner. Anthony Delpeche didn't panic. He knows what it takes. 1 or 2 reminders for Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum and Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald and Yazi Igugu. She knows she's good. She stretches away. And look at Anthony Delpeche. He knows he's got it in the bag the last 100 metres. And as they come to the winning post, he swaps hands, left hand off, and they've done it again. Bold Silvano last year. Look at Igugu. The speed wasn't necessarily on in the early stages. Igugu had a soft lead, and then Happy Landing went to set the fractions, but turning for home, they all played into Igugu's hands. She skips away from them. Pierre Jordan's left to pick up the pieces. A cracking run in second, but Igugu, she once again far too good for them as they come past the winning post, and Igugu, the boys will salute for this filly, Galileo. So the Vodacom Durban July for 3 million rand belongs to Igugu. And Igugu from the powerful Mike de Kock stable. They just rise to the occasion on these big days. Anthony Delpeche, who's been associated with her. She won the Willavington, the Oaks, the SA Fillies Classic, and today she's put the record straight with a scintillating victory. About to get the winner's sash is the one and only Igugu. She's a daughter of Galileo. Anthony Delpeche rode for the powerful Mike de Kock stable. Those yellow and blue silks of Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, and of course Mr. and Mrs. MacDonald. Now being met by the winning connections is Igugu. There's always one thing that's certain: class will prevail. That first prize is 1,710,000 rand to the winning connections of Igugu. Placings 9, 4, 13, 11 and 12. Stop the clock in 132.80. And that time of 132.80 shows the first half was an even, easy canter. And from the 7 or 800, they really turned on the speed. 132.8 the winning time. Jockey Anthony Delpeche is just weighing in. Then Igugu will go for a victory canter. Look how cool, calm and collected she is. She knows she's brilliant and she's just taking in the atmosphere at the Greyville Racecourse. Also well done to Nathan Kotson, the entire team of the Mike de Kock stable. It's a team effort. And about to return to the winner's shoe is Igugu from the Mike de Kock stable. As she approaches the Golden Horseshoe lead-in area, we'll cross to Graham Hawkins, who is trackside to take over.
Thank you, Sheldon. What a moment for Igugu, Anthony Delpeche, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, and Andre and Joyce MacDonald. Igugu, the favourite, has landed the spoils in the 2011 Vodacom Durban July. A 3-year-old filly set to shoulder a massive weight, and she's done it with contempt for her rivals. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's the magic genius of Mike de Kock. Let's put your hands together for Mike de Kock, Igugu, Anthony Delpeche, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, Andre and Joyce MacDonald. Graduate of the Ready to Run sales, Igugu, the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of trophies will take place on the main track in front of the winning post in just a short while.
Been a hectic day this day, but it's superb. A year ago, this very man in these very same silks was victorious in the Vodacom Durban July. Back-to-back victories in Africa's most famous race. What an achievement.
Well, this couldn't be achieved without my boss. Well, what can I say? He's a genius. Wow, what a filly. She's a superstar. And, today everybody was expecting us to let our stable companion go make the pace. And the genius boss he is, he said to me, Ant, we're not doing that. You got the right horse, don't panic. One will lead you, you sit up second. You know what? If I keep riding for him, I'll win much more July.
Now let's talk about the race from the word go. You jumped her and you couldn't have more perfectly placed.
Yeah, I was so happy. I got over for free. I got there quite easy. And when I saw Happy Landing going around to lead me, I said, oh, thank God. I didn't really want to lead myself, When I came in the straight, it just took a little while to unwind, and then no race. They came to half a length, and then she just decided, okay, here we go. She's a superstar. I'll never ride a filly as good as this.
It's amazing how she just found that extra gear when she needed it most in the run to the line.
She always does that. She does what she has to do, and everybody's been questioning, is she good enough for the boys? But me and Mike knew how good she was.
I think you've set the record straight. Igugu deserves this victory.
Yes, she's a star. And I said to actually the other day in Joburg, I said, St. John's filly might not be the horse of the year. Just wait until the July, you'll see who's the horse of the year.
Anthony, congratulations. Back-to-back victories. Hearty congratulations. Trainer Mike de Kock is now stepping into the hot seat. And I think you've silenced a lot of your critics. Let's start on that point.
What was there to criticize, Ravon?
A 3-year-old filly, top of the boards, first time that she's taken on the older horses, and she's come through with flying colours.
Well, look, at the end of the day, everyone's entitled to their opinion. We felt that there was still a little bit more to come with this filly. I knew all the reasons why she couldn't win, but we also knew why she could win. She's a filly that had a culture of winning. She always wanted to win. She had heart. We've had a game plan for a while, and I must be honest, it worked out as if we knew the result. It was a masterful ride by Anthony, and it's just things have gone so well going into the race. We had to be quietly confident. It's been great. The team has put their heart and soul into this July, not only for her but for all the horses, and thankfully she's come out.
If you look at omens, 10 years ago, when Vodacom first took the sponsorship of the Vodacom Durban July, you won with Ipitombi. 10 years later, they've changed the branding, and you've won again with a 3-year-old filly. You just seem to have the knack with bringing them home.
Yeah, boy, Igugu.
Mike, well done. I'm sure there's going to be lots of celebrating. Last question, where does she go to from here?
Yeah, look, obviously I have every intention of taking her overseas, but I don't know if I want to put her through it. What we've got to go through to get horses abroad at this moment in time is a disgrace. What the rest of the world is subjecting us to for a disease that isn't contagious and that none of them are at risk of getting, really speaking. It wouldn't be within a couple of 100 million chances of them getting. And, for us to be put through this, I think our trading partners should hang their heads in shame.
Back-to-back victories for Mike de Kock, Sheikh Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, and Anthony Dalpesh. Well done. Congratulations. Enjoy the celebration.
Thank you very much.
And last but by no means least,
talking Mike de Kock there, and I presume he's talking about that outbreak of African horse sickness.
Mr. McDonald, you must be the proudest man at Greyville this afternoon. How is the nerves doing right now?
Nerves is in my shoes. I can't think straight. I can't tell you how I feel.
It must be a wonderful moment.
Wonderful. What?
Tell me the emotion that went through you from the time they jumped, knowing exactly that you're sitting in the most perfect position. What was the emotion like watching the race?
The emotion is when the horse came around the bend and she was lying second, and other horses go. And she went the front, and she has other horses going behind. I said, oh my God, they're going to catch her. And everyone screaming where we're standing. What a lovely feeling. I think we all push her over the line.
She certainly has proved to be probably the best filly in training in South Africa.
Well, I hope she proved she is better than our colts in this country.
Well done. I'm sure there's going to be lots of celebrating tonight.
I would put Nico will do the talking on my behalf now.
Nico, what a superb win by Igugu.
Yeah, just Mr. Mack wanted me to say a few words on his behalf. He just wants to congratulate Mike de Kock on a job very well done. Mike had always said that he had never got to the bottom of this filly. I asked him after the horse crossed the line, have you got to the bottom of it yet? And he said he's still got a bit left to work with for Dubai. So that's amazing stuff. They bought this horse on Mickey Goss's sale. They've splashed out R1 million for this horse. But Mr. Mack's been such a good supporter of horse racing. It's great to see him getting a July winner. He also wants to thank Anthony Delpesh for a fine ride, and he also wants to thank the bookmakers for laying 5-2 about this horse and trying to get the horse beat. He wants to thank all of them for their generosity today. Thanks very much.
And I'm sure it's going to be lots of celebrations. So that's it from the winners' enclosure. As you can hear, lots of excitement. Hearty congratulations to everybody concerned. Igugu, the 2011 Vodacom Durban July winner.
Taking my cue from you. But just wait. Aye. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the official presentation of trophies. We trust you will enjoy the rest of today's Vodacom Durban July race meeting with us. Thank you very much.